Hello everyone, Radhe Radhe. Here's the another episode of my YouTube channel where I try to discuss some of the issues that I have gone through uh, in dealing with my mental stress. The things that I'm doing, things that are helping me, things that haven't helped me, uh, issues, the things that continue to bother me. Uh, let's start off with chanting Krishna's name. That's something that always calms me down. Uh, my I want to focus on just looking at God's picture, looking God's just imagining his beautiful face in my mind. It doesn't always work, to be honest with you. It never works. uh, at maximum 5 seconds, and my mind's already raced away to something else or something that's bothering me. But that is the goal. The goal is that you can, when you're saying Krishna's name, focus on Krishna's beautiful face. I'm not there, but I have seen people, when they see Krishna's name, when they see Krishna's face, when they say Krishna's name, the tears just flow from their eyes. I really wish I was in that stage, because I want to love God that way. I want to be absolutely selfless when it comes to the devotion, that it doesn't matter what I do. And when I see Krishna's face, when I see Krishna's name, when I hear Krishna's name, the tears just start rolling down my eyes. It doesn't happen because I'm still concerned about what people are gonna think. What is somebody sitting in the car next to me? What are they gonna think? But there are so many people, countless of these Krishna devotees, that every time they say Krishna's name, the tears just start rolling from their eyes, and it's absolutely beautiful for me to see, to somebody who has never felt it this way. For last 4 or 5 years, every time I hear God's name, I hear somebody say God's grace. With the pure heart. I don't know, I feel like they have the pure heart. It's just that I get teary. So yeah, let's start. Let's say Krishna's name, and then we'll continue on with our conversation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. So yeah, I guess the last time on my last video log, I stopped at an incident, or a couple of incidents that happened back in 2019, a trauma which I feel was the start of the issues that I'm feeling with my mental health right now. one being my CPA, my chartered accountant exam, which I made it look like, it's now or never, which I shouldn't have, but how things played out. Please listen to my last video log of what happened. But yeah, so all my life, especially since a child, to be honest with you, if I'm being really honest, because did say I'll be honest, completely truthful, there are a lot of things that I will not discuss, as I said in my previous video log, because I'm not really proud of all the things that I have done in my life. I'm not the most righteous person out there. I'm still not. I'm trying to be better. Uh, so yeah, but when I was a young kid, when I was a small kid growing up in India, I was a very bad kid. I wasn't into bad things, but I was just very stubborn. Uh, my mom would ask me to give her water uh, repeatedly. Like, she'll have to say it to me at least 3 4 times, and then I would get so mad. I would just stomp my feet, go to the kitchen, fill up 4 glasses at the same time, and give her water. So all those things, it's maybe I'm like any other child, but now I'll think about how I used to act back, in my younger days. It was very, very childish. um, Hopefully, I really hope that my kids, because they say karma travels. Hopefully my kids don't do the same thing to me. uh, but if they do, I have to hopefully, you know teach them that, hey, that's what I used to do, and it's not the right thing to do. But kids gonna be kids. I was a kid, I didn't understand at the time. Hopefully they will, maybe they won't. But but when I came to Canada by myself at 16 years of age, that's when I had no choice other than becoming a little bit more responsible, because I had this whole life in front of me at 16 years old, living all by myself. I lived with my uncle for a first few months. Then they moved away to Edmonton, to a different city. I stayed back. So anyways, so yeah, I was always goal oriented. Next goal, next goal, next goal. 2019 hit. I get the CA, and around the same time COVID hit. uh, and that trauma that I carried from 2019, and then CPA exam, it just, things got worse from there. Yeah. Every time there's some issues, politically, uh, religiously, uh, something that's some if I hear something that's against my personal beliefs, my personal ideology, it just makes me get so down that things have to, like, in my head, they have to work the way I want them to work. I talked about this a little bit in my last video log, that my biggest issue is one part is jealousy. And I'm very ashamed when I say it, that I get jealous very easily. I don't make it look like that I do, because I have to put on this nice person face, but I'm not. I get jealous very easily. And the second thing is, I want to control everything that goes on around me. When it comes to my kids, I'm not just thinking about their tomorrow. I'm not thinking about their next year. For some reason, I'm already in their teenagers. They're only, one is 7, one is 4, but I'm already thinking about what they're gonna be like when they're 21, 22. So I'm already trying to control their future right now, and that's where all of the anger, all of the depression, all of the anxiety comes in. I'm concerned about the things that happened in the past, and I'm also concerned about things that will happen in the future, even though I don't know. I wasn't able to control the past, the way it looks like. Otherwise, I would have done a better job. And I'm not concerned about them, what I did in the past. So I know all those things, but I just don't know how to turn that switch off. And that has always been, back in Winnipeg, when I was working in Winnipeg at a gas station, there's a guy, a very nice person who used to work across the street from me, and somehow he got that out of me that, hey, he said, you are always worried about 10 years, what's going to be like 10 years. He's like, if you live like that, sooner or later it's going to catch up to you, and it's not going to be good for you. At that time, I just laughed it off. I thought, like, this guy is telling me that it's wrong to be overly cautious. Like, what the heck? I am concerned about my future. What's wrong with that? But, you think that you are the smartest person. I think I was the smartest person there. What is this guy? He's delivering pizza. He thinks he's smarter than me. I have a whole future in front of me. I was this top student in my class. Like, come on, like, do you know more than me? But you know what? Now that I think about it, he was older than me. He had seen life more than me. And I was very arrogant to even think at that age, in teenage years, that I knew more of life than a 50 years old person that was telling me that. So, but that's how life happened. That's how life is. As I said, I've made numerous mistakes in my life. I'm just trying to be a better person. Hopefully, the conversation that I have right now, I'm just having conversation with myself. Hopefully more people will join. We could have conversation with other people. Those are going through similar things, and we can talk about it, discuss. I do plan to make a little bit more structured video logs going forward. I do plan to have some kind of a scheme where I talk about, there's some kind of a structure to my logs. I don't have the structure right now. I do certainly plan to work on it. Hopefully more people will listen to me. Hopefully more people will join. Please, if you want to come and talk to me and have a conversation, I'm more than happy. We could talk about it, and then maybe we can put it on YouTube. I want to stay anonymous for now. Hopefully, if you want to stay anonymous, you can stay anonymous. And then let's work together, and let's just you help me, I help you, how to get through this life, because there's lots that still need to happen. I'm only 38. Even if I live to 65, I got 28 years to go through. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do the math right. But anyways, I got a few years ahead of me, and I want to be able to live those days happily rather than being sad. So let's just finish it off for today. Let's finish it off with with Krishna's prayer, with Krishna's chanting, and then I'll see you guys next time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If you have any comments for me, if you have any ways I can improve myself mentally, even on those video logs, please put them on the comments. Please like my videos. Please follow me. Please give me tips how I can improve myself. Well, have a good day. Radhe Radhe.